We'll talk about the disease brucellosis. It is a bacterial disease and infectious in nature. It is highly contagious zoonotic disease which is caused by the ingestion of unpasteurized milk and undercooked meat from infected animals or with close contact with infected animal. These are the synonyms for the brucellosis in human. It is known as the Malta fever, undulant fever, Mediterranean fever, gastric fever or the Gibraltar fever. In animal, it is known as the Banks disease, contagious abortion, epizootic abortion, abortus fever, or ram epididymitis in male sheep. If we talk about the morphology of the brucella, it is gram-negative coccobacillus, non-motile, non-spore forming, mainly environmental persistence. It is persist in the frozen and aborted materials, dust, and the soil. High humidity, low temperature, and absence of direct sunlight favors its survival. So it is quite important. If we talk about the history of this brucella, in 450 BC, first of all, it was described by the Hippocrates. Then Sir David Bruce isolated it from the infected soldier in 1887. In 1905, it was introduced to US. In 1953, Brucella ovis was isolated in rams, and in dogs, Brucella canis was isolated in 1966. These are the species and having the biovar mentioned with natural host. So Brucella abortus having biovar 1 to 6 and 9, having the natural host cattle, bison, buffalo. Yes, this is the pathogen to the human. So Brucella ovis and Brucella neotum, they are not pathogen to the human. We have to remember this. Which population are at risk? So it is occupational disease. Cattle ranchers, dairy farmers, they are at risk. Veterinarians, abattoir workers, meat inspectors, lab workers, hunters, travelers, and consumers. Like when they consume the unpasteurized dairy products, they also can get the brucella. This is the spread of brucellosis. We know the pig, the causative in pig, the causative agent is Brucella suis, is having the high pathogenicity. Brucella canis having the moderate pathogenicity, and Brucella abortus having the moderate pathogenicity causes the abortion in the cows. And sheep Brucella melitensis also have the high pathogenicity. Transmission in humans, it occurs through the ingestion. Through if we consume the raw milk, unpasteurized dairy products, it rarely transmit through undercooked meat. It may be transmitted through the abraded skin contact with infected tissues, through vaginal discharge, aborted fetus. But when the veterinarians handles the aborted fetus or the placenta, they also can get the brucella. So the Brucella abortus, it will act on the mucous membranes, the polymorphonuclear cells, macrophages, and the dendritic cells. They will act. Then it will act on the lymph node, and through the lymph node, it will act. It will goes to the liver, lung, and spleen, and the bone marrow. When the aborted fetus, they having the Brucella species, they infect the trophoblast. When they infect the trophoblast, they causes the abortion of the fetus. And when the veterinarians or the other animal handle the aborted material, they can get the brucella. Or when they unpasteurized dairy products, they also can get the brucella. In animals, the brucella can be caused or they can be transmitted through the ingestion of infected tissues, fecal transmission, through fomites, through contact with mucous membrane, or when the young ones which fed on the colostrum or milk from infected dams. Disease in animals. In cattle, brucella causes third trimester abortions. It causes the retained placenta, causes the endometritis, low milk yield, and birth of dead or weak cows. In sheep and goat, Brucella ovis causes the epididymitis leading to infertility, and in Brucella melitensis, which causes the late term abortion, retained placenta, birth of dead or weak kids, Yaphid lambs. Fistulous withers or poll-level in horses, lameness spondylitis in swine, and the abortion and the fertility problems. This is caused by the brucella is common in many species. In man, the disease occur in acute form, Like human can get the symptoms of headache, muscular pain, insomnia, fatigue. Temperature in the morning may be normal, which is reaching a high temperature of 40 degrees Celsius in the evening, therefore called as the temperature shows the undulating pattern, and death due to toxemia, endocarditis, or other complications. In chronic form, when the infections persist over a period of 6 months or the more, complications may be there like thrombophlebitis, epididymolysis, spondylitis, arthritis of the knee, hip, and shoulder. We diagnose the brucella through clinical signs and symptoms like abortion in late pregnancy, confirmatory diagnosis by the isolation of the brucella from the abomasal contents of the aborted fetus. We can isolate the organism in guinea pig and the mice. Immunodiagnosis through detection of the antibody in serum. In bovines, this diagnosis of the disease by the herd surveillance test, which involves the Botus-Bangry test or the milk ring test, individual animal testing or the standard plate agglutination test, simple spot agglutination test like CAR test and RBPT, and complement fixation test is the most reliable. This is the RBPT and the milk ring test. RBPT positive means the agglutination between the antigen and the antibody, and no agglutination means this is negative to the brucella. Similarly, there is a positive ring, as you can see, it was the in milk ring test. Supplementary tests like ELISA and the DOT immunoassay. Others maybe can be diagnosis aids for this test like indirect hemolysis test, radial immunodiffusion test, and SDTH skin delayed type hypersensitivity. In ovines and the caprines, skin delayed type hypersensitivity is used for the herd surveillance, but in swines, RBPT is the most suitable test. How we can diagnose the brucella in the man? By identification of the organism or by the isolation. In serology, a paired sera sample showing the fourfold or more rise in antibody titer is indicative of the acute brucellosis. Standard tube agglutination test, mercaptoethanol test, Combs test, and CFT. Rapid sensitive PCR can be used. Prevention and control. First is test and slaughter policy, which is now replaced as test and segregate policy. RBPT is recommended as screening test and CFT is used as the confirmatory test. Once brucella free status is achieved, then regular monitoring with the milk ring test. Immunization, which can reduce the prevalence of this disease by vaccines like live attenuated vaccine, Brucella abortus S19 and Brucella melitensis, REV1, kid adjuvated vaccines like Brucella abortus 4520 and Brucella melitensis S38. There is a new vaccine which is under trial is Brucella suis strain 2. In sheep and goat, the control measures will be same as of cattle. Immunization with 1:10⁻⁹ live organisms of this Brucella organism by subcutaneous route. In pig and dog, we can control the disease by the slaughter or euthanasia. In man, we can avoid the consumption of the raw dairy product. We can maintain the hygienic practices and education. Wear the proper attire like gloves, mask, goggles. Treatment. In animals, it is neither advisable nor practicable. In man, the treatment can be rifampicin along with doxycycline, single dose for 6 weeks. In the previous years, tetracycline with streptomycin was used. We can also use the cotrimazole, which have in the composition trimethoprim with sulfamethoxazole. Thank you.